What up, guys? What up? What up? What up? New week, guys. New week. Welcome, guys. Welcome to another video, guys. Today is Tuesday. No, today is Monday, dog. Today is Monday, the 2nd of June. It's not Tuesday. Um. So yeah, guys. I'm just here to give you guys a, a market breakdown, guys. Nothing crazy. So let's get to it, dog. Yeah, I still have last week's markings on my chart. Nothing's really changed in terms of like the market. You know, there hasn't been any drastic, changes. I'm still bearish on the dollar index. You know, we did create this high here. Wait, no, let me mark this high first. Looking at the market here. Um, Last week we had this move. We created this high now. Now we hear something. I'm expecting something like this to happen. You understand? Fold itself further. The market still needs to breathe, give us that pullback before selling. So I'm still looking to sell the dollar index further. You know, mark this little high right here. I'm still looking to sell the dollar index, guys. Then we had this POS right here. You see? What am I doing? Let the break of structure break of that low to the downside. You see, if you come onto the 15-minute, the 15-minute, man, you guys can clearly see 15-minute structure, how it's looking. 15-minute structure. It's looking like this now. Yeah, we created that high. Now we moved impulsively to the downside. Now we're gonna get a correction. Let's whip out the fib. We can whip out a fib, any confirmation to enter. Some people wait for their fib zones to get touched. They just enter. Some people wait for, other consequences. So yeah, that's basically it, man. For the 15-minute, this is what I see. I'm probably just gonna wait the whole day. Probably today I might not even trade because I'm not looking to trade the move up. I'm looking to sell it, to go with the trend, not against it. Because once you trade a pullback, the dumb thing about it is you don't know when the market's gonna pull, because the market can just sell from here, young Todd, before creating a move up. You might do something like this, bam, bam, then start shooting up. Sorry about that, then shoot down. You know what I'm trying to say? So don't trade pullbacks because you never know where the market is, unless the range of the pullback is valid. Then yeah, but generally I don't like trading pullbacks. Sometimes I do, but not a lot of the times. I like continuing the trade. So yeah, that's it for the dollar index, guys. Nothing special, and let's take a look at GBP USD, bro. GBP USD, guys. Oh, guys. Last week, this pair, man, I saw the buys actually. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like I see, remember I explained on that video that I was confused with this structure right here. Let me tell you what I'm confused of. This structure right here, man. Let me show you. We have this high. Market came and did this. We have this high, and then we've got this move right here. So my thing is, should I consider this high as a significant high, and then from this high to this low, make this our impulse correction, then impulse to the downside, right? But that's what I'm trying to look. I'm trying to see if I could look at it like that, as this high right here. But according to how I trade, right? Let me show you. This high was this high broke this low, right? To create this low, and then this low came up and it failed to break this high, and it just started moving, and create, with this being the new higher high now. But I get it. No, I get it now, because we had a BOS right here. Here's a change of character pattern right here. Drop pattern clean on the 15-minute bar. Okay, here's this high. Now let's get this low. This high right here. Yep. Taking a sell now wouldn't even be a bad idea. Because it's like, take the sell, like, yeah, boy, just try it out. It wouldn't be a bad idea, but you don't trade the pullback, bro. You guys can clearly see the structure on the 15, bro. Let me go to the 4 hour. Just the proper loading. Not this. These are minor low. Guys, you guys can see, I think this thing is starting to like become repetitive as well, though. This whole trading shit. Just look for the same setup for now. I'm really not trying to like complicate my trading. I wanna keep it as simple as possible. So I'm just gonna look for like one setup the whole time, because this thing of and I'm starting to accept the fact that you won't win them all. You can't, bro. You really can't, hey. You can't win all the trades, bro. You can't, dog. So yeah, guys, I'm just gonna trade one setup from now on and see how that's gonna help me throughout the year as well, for this remaining 6 months, bro. I wanna be consistent for 6 months on one, just looking at one setup, and just journaling as well, guys. I don't journal at all. I need to change that for these 6 months, bro. And I don't think I'm gonna like shoot myself journal, man. I don't think I'm gonna record my journals. I think that one is just gonna come later, bro, because I still don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to journal. So yeah, here's our zone. We've got an order block here. Order block on this candle right here. So now we wait, guys. Here's our mechanical part is done. Now we just wait. We identified how the structure is gonna look like. Now it's a matter of waiting, because there's really nothing else to do. So GBP USD, man. What am I expecting on this chart? I'm expecting this. Clean. A bam and a bam. This is a bias already for the GBP. And you know what, man? For this trade, I think I'm just gonna target these highs. Just target those highs. Clear as day. But we're gonna sell, then buy. GBP USD, guys. There's my forecast for the week. This is what I'm looking for the week. Maybe I might sell, maybe not, but I don't think I'm gonna check the sell, bro. Yeah, no, let me not get ahead of myself. But yeah, man, let's go to EU. Euro USD, bro. It's probably gonna be the same thing as well. You know, cause don't forget, guys. I'm looking at the sales on the dollar index, and remember, guys, I keep telling you guys the dollar index and these pairs are inversely correlated. Yeah. So yeah, sorry about that. They're inversely correlative. So um, if I see sales that side, I see buys here, and it should be like that, bro. But Euro USD, man, this was a paper trade, guys. I didn't take this trade, but then yeah, right now we're at these highs. Probably gonna break it, guys. We're gonna break these highs most probably, guys. We're coming to make these highs. When we come into these highs, you guys can get on the daily. Let's move on to the 4 hour. Let's look at more structure. See what we're working. Okay. Where is that? Got this high. Okay. Is this a break now? A closure? Nah, but this closure is not significant, bro. Guys, this closure. Nah, this closure is not the one, but okay. Nah, this one. Cause look at it, dog. It's not really closing, but it closed above. It's not a significant closure above. You get? Cause if we get into the nitty gritty, technically it did close above, but it's not enough. So I'm just gonna probably wait on EU. I'm probably gonna wait, guys. And EU, since we're selling on those, since we're selling on GU, so I'm not gonna wait to buy EU now. You know, I'm gonna wait for that pullback first, bro, because I feel like there's still a lot. I feel like this low is gonna come and mitigate to come because it's an imbalance right here, bro. Like there's an imbalance from this candle right here. Like, okay, dog, let me show you. Some people would argue that there's an imbalance right here, but this is an imbalance that price might tap into before looking to buy. You guys get? Can you see this imbalance? This gap here needs to get filled before price. So the market might wick below these lows. The market might just give us a young wick below these lows and take out traders that are thinking that this low is gonna hold before buying, right? Because let's not forget, guys, this is the move of this impulse. It starts from here to there, so they're probably gonna give us like something like this before shooting. The move is not here, guys. The move doesn't start here for me, and then you're gonna expect a pullback. Then no, that's also a possibility, but I'd prefer to see something like this. I'd take the move because, you know, yeah, the move starts from here to somewhere, wherever it's gonna turn, because the market might just shoot up from here, who knows. So for me, the move starts from this low to whichever high it's gonna create. Then I just wait for a pullback, maybe look at this zone right here, and then bam, shoot up with it. So that's how I'm looking at the market. Let's go to the 15. Let me just, I think I'm just gonna mark, let me do this, you know, just so that for formality purposes, let me just mark the structure and just, maybe if someone might not understand, move this. So guys, this is how I trade, guys. I look at highs and lows and I mark them, and then I start looking for like any liquidity zones within the range, and then that's it. So yeah, here's my low. There's that low right there, minor low. There's a break of structure pattern. Break of structure pattern. There's a BOS, and yeah, this is our possible high where the market is currently. Possible high right here. 15 minutes. This is how the market feels. You guys can clearly see, dog. I'm trying to trade the same structure, same moves. You know, wait for the impulse. Just wait for, yeah. After the impulse, wait for the retest and then shoot your shit. So the market could do this, bro. You know, the market could easily do something like this. Respect this, even respect here and just shoot up from here. Give us a deeper one here, then shoot up. Or the market could come and wait these people out here for sell, for buying. So now we just wait, guys. There's really nothing to do but wait for the market to come to your zones and your POIs, and then you'll decide on what you do from there, looking at what the market's doing. You know, if the market gives you a chalk pattern on the lower time frame to the upside, then you take a buy. You know, if the market doesn't, you step away from the market. That's it. Euro GBP paper traders. I'm not in this trade as well. This is just a young paper trade. Let me explain it quickly. Let's go to the daily, guys. On the daily we are bullish, bro. Well, let me on the from a swing perspective, bro. The market is in a bullish trend. That one you can't even deny. Higher highs, higher lows, and then currently right now we're in a pullback phase on the higher time frame, but we're still bullish. The swing trend perspective. It's just that the phase we're in is a pullback, so we're looking to sell the market, right? Because it's still on the daily, so there's enough range to sell the market. On the 4-hour, oh, forgot to explain here. Let me just, so you guys can clearly see, dog. The market came on the daily. Just making lower lows and lower highs, bro. So we're in this move. So I'm expecting. That's how I took a paper trade. I was like, okay, since the market, let me explain this nicely. So you guys can clearly see the market. I marked my daily highs and my daily lows. Here's a BOS right here. This low got broken by this high, so this high is a strong high. So you can't be quick to jump the gun and start buying the market and going against this trade. You're gonna have to wait for this trend to show us that it's normal by breaking structure on the high time frame as well. High time frame structure. So as I went to the 4-hour, bro, I saw that my daily is still bearish. You know, we're still making the lower lows and lower highs. Here's a low, here's a high, and there's a lower low. It's lower than this low. But internally, we did break these highs, and we came here to this zone right here, this order block. I give the market moved impulsively, so this is a pullback, and then we could anticipate the sell to go down. Or the market could just break here, come give us a pullback, and then give us a higher high, then shoot up. We don't know. So, but if we're following structure, this should sell. Why? Because it broke internal structure, but not the major structure. So I waited for price to come to the order block, the daily order block, and then yeah, I did go against my rules when I took this paper trade because I didn't wait for any Did the market give me any pattern break? You see, structure still pushing up. There hasn't been a break to the downside, but I'm very quick to jump the gun and sell. So this, the market is, you see, Euro GBP is in a point where you can't really take a trade because it's at a supply. It's at a supply, but it's still moving up. Because normally when price is at a supply, we used to start selling. So we don't know if it's gonna follow the swing, and start reversing and breaking structure, or is it going to respect this trend, this downward trend right here? Bam, 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 and then give us that lower low or the equal low. We don't know. We just have to step away and watch. Let the market come to you, bro. So GBP chef. Ooh, I think it did come. Guys, look at this. Price didn't come to my zone, but then, guys, I was looking to enter a trade because I had a zone here from this high to this low. I'm sure they tap that on. It tapped that one. You guys can clearly see there. But let me quickly explain my bias. Alrighty, daily chart. Let me remove all the row. I want to show you something. Bam. On the daily, bro. This is the clean chart. Daily charts. We are clear bullish, making higher highs and higher lows, right? And the market did something like a double top. So, guys, this is where the market is. So, guys, here's our structure right here in a line form. So we've got a high, guys. I'm gonna explain this, and then we've got this low. Okay, yeah, we've got a low, and guys, this low here represents this low, and then this high represents this high. So this high represents this high, and this high represents this high right here. I want to show you guys something. So we've got a low, we've got a break of structure right here, BOS, and then we've got this high. So you guys can clearly see, dog, our range is, here's our trading range, bro. We've got a high, we've got a low, and the thing, sorry, our ways. You guys can clearly see our trading range is anything between this low and this high right here. Why do I say that? Because, guys, if you can look at the daily, price did not break above. Can you see? Let me draw a line across. That makes sense. Can you see this line? I'm gonna talk at the top of this high. Look at this red line here, bro. this line, price did shoot above it. Price was above our high. You get, let's not um, forget that. But on the high time frame, it did not break and close above. It just broke above, but it wicked above. It did not break and give us that closure above that we need to confirm that, okay, this high has officially been broken. So when the market does this, because on the lower time frame, you see these wicks here on the lower, like, yeah, on the lower time frame, it will show as a break of structure because price, it's gonna show some candle closes above the red line. Let me show you. Let's go to the 15 graph. You guys can clearly see on the 15-minute, bro. Check. Price closed above, broke and closed above. Here it came again, broke and closed above, but still didn't move. Still didn't go up. You get. So on the daily, I'm on the 4. Even on the 4, I closed above, broke and closed above twice, and still downside. So now on the daily, dog, price did not close above, so we still consider our daily range like this. So in order for me to start selling, bro, I am gonna need which low to break? This low to break, right? Which is this low to break. We don't look at this low, which is this low. No, price can do this, bam, wick, and go down. Go up. You get, because why? It's still within the range, because look at it on the line. This is still like proper range. Do this, do this, 4 shooting up. That still didn't change the trend. It didn't change the trend. It's just that it gave us a deeper pullback, but it didn't close below this low. So now, right, that's why I'm anticipating the sell. So you see on the high time frame, guys, I have my range. You guys understand what I'm trying to say now? We're still within the daily range, guys. We haven't broken any structure to the downside, on the high time frame. Let's not forget that. Here's our daily range, bro. Still intact. So with that being said, guys, with that being said, let me go back and revive my drawings, bro. I hope you all guys understood what I was the point I was trying to make. Yes, here's my drawing now. So you guys see what I'm saying when I say we're still bullish. We just need to come and take care of some business down here first, because there's niggas who have buy positions here. Like, remember those buy positions I had when I anticipated the market to come and buy somewhere here? The market is probably gonna take out those stop losses here. There's people that have stop losses somewhere here below, and then there's also niggas that have stop losses above that are in the sales now, that are in profit. So market's gonna come take these stop losses here, bam, then take out these niggas here. So that's how I'm looking at it. Let's go to the 4-hour, guys. So we've established that we are no longer looking for buys. We're looking to sell this market because we believe that it's gonna still go down, right? Because why? On the daily, we know that price did not break that high. We're still in that range, and on the 4-hour, we're breaking lows, bam. We're breaking lows, bam. Now we come here, we're gonna come for these lows. We're breaking lows, and don't forget the high time frame as well. So we are in a downtrend. So that's what on the 4-hour, we're just basically breaking the 4-hour structure, breaking the lows, and on the 15-minute, price is forming structure now. Let me remove this. Let me show you the structure I see on the 15, because on the 4-hour I didn't really see anything. So I worked it down to the 15, then I saw some sort of structure, and like, okay, we have a low, we have a high, then here's we have a low, we have a high, then we came here, then we came to this low, then we created this high. Now this high broke this low, bam, and then correction. Now we're looking to sell. Hence why I'm looking to sell, guys. This is the reason why I am confident with the sales, because the 15-minute structure is confirming that we're still going down. The 4-hour structure is confirming that we're still going down. The daily structure as well is confirming that we're still gonna go down. Well, the daily is swing bullish, but currently the phase we are in on the daily, it's not really an impulsive phase to the upside. We're currently on that pullback to the downside, to go to that zone before shooting up. So let me mark down my highs and lows on the 15. Guys, this is basically that's how I trade. This goes with yours. And then here's the low. Probably missed the trade. I missed this trade, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I missed this trade. I need to stop missing trades. These are high, these are low. I need to stop missing trades, guys. So you guys can clearly see on the 15-minute though, guys, I'm not gonna lie, price didn't come to the zone, so I didn't enter based on that reason, because I was a bit confused, guys. Let me tell you why I was confused. Let's go to the 5-minute. Let's go to the 5. So the 5-minute also has its own structure, guys. I saw this internal structure here. Let me show you. You see the price is moving like this. It's making high. It made a high, low, lower high, and a lower low. Now it's just corrective. You don't care about the correction, right? So now we want the impulse to the downside. So I saw this high as well within the 15-minute. So guys, don't forget, guys, a phase on the high time frame is a trend on the low time. So this phase on the on the high time, on the 15, this impulsive phase, it has structure, right? There is this internal break of structure here of this low. I'll show you some. And then we've got this high right here, this internal high. So we have this internal high as well. What's going on, boy? Okay, and then the low is still the same. So I took my fib, dog, and I was like, okay, let me see what happens if the fib from this internal high to this low. What's the market saying? Yeah, and the market, like, literally, dog, it literally just tapped while I'm recording. Well, yeah, not so long ago, dog. You guys can clearly see it just tapped my zone, and it started sinking, bro. It started sinking. It just started sinking. So I don't know, man. Should I dog, I don't know. Or should I just rather wait for the market to to come to this zone? so that I have a more safe trade. Understand? Because the market could come and still take out these highs. Understand? And I'll have a tighter stop loss if I wait for this move rather than entering. Because now if I were to enter, I can't put it here. I'm gonna have to put it there. Something like this. And around 15. Take it out right here. This trade setup seems clean. I won't lie. This trading setup, it looks clean. You know, it looks clean for me, but it looks like I might miss out on the trade, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like, yeah, I think I might miss out on the trade. Just there's always trade. There will forever be trade. But then, yeah, this is my analysis, guys. Yeah, this is my analysis, and yeah, guys, this is basically my analysis. Bro. This is what I've seen. I'm gonna wait for the market to come somewhere here before I take this out. And yeah, I think this is it, guys. This is where the video is gonna come to an end, guys. But I don't know, bro. I feel more confident now in my trade, honestly. You can even hold that sell. This sell, you can even hold it to these goals. Increase your risk because we are going eventually. You might as well have patience and be like, you know what, I'm gonna drag this here, or you can drag it all the way to the zone. All depends on how long you're willing to risk, how long you're willing to wait for the trade to happen. You know, that's a 1 to 3 right there. But you wanna swing into the zone, but you're looking at a 1:5, 1:6. You're looking at a whole 1:6, though. If you just, you know, can share a whole 6%, boy. That's enough for the week, boy. Just one trade, boy. If this trade happens, but that's it for the week, boy. Someone out there doesn't need 6%, boy. They need 4, boy. This is enough for the week, you know, before we start looking at those buys. So yeah, guys, this is basically my analysis. Found any value, appreciate it. I mean, I would appreciate if you subscribe, like the video, comment something. You know, maybe I'm missing something. You have an idea. Let's exchange knowledge. You know. So I'll catch you guys on the next video tomorrow. Bye bye.